in my mind, 4 announcement games.
Oh, 4 announcement
I'm
games.
so excited.
I love
By
this.
announcement, I mean that is when an individual superstar announced to the world, I'm here and I'm taking the league
I got one
over.
off the bat.
I'm about to take the league over. All right? Doesn't mean they won a championship right away, but I'm about to take the league over. And importantly, the basketball public at large acknowledged, yeah, he's here. It's his league.
I'm just going to write down what I think they are.
We have one obvious one.
No, but
Well,
go
the
ahead.
first one, and I was a young boy, but it was an impression on me. Magic Johnson's rookie year, Game 6, Kareem out, he jump centers, 42 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals.
Announcement
to
games.
win, and he was made the MVP. For those that don't know, Magic was second to Bird in Rookie of the Year in a rout. Bird routed him. So Magic didn't take the league by storm right away. Like, he played well, but Bird was the better rookie. And then Magic took over from there. Second, Michael Jordan, 63 points.
Classic.
When Larry Bird, against Boston, Larry Bird called him God disguised as Michael Jordan. That way, and they lost that game, but it still was like, oh my, he's here. Third, LeBron, the 48-point special.
That's right.
Against Detroit, 25 straight points, 29 of the Cavs' last 30. I was in the building for that phenomenal game. That was when it was like, oh,
he's here.
He's the best player in the league now.
Right.
And then last night, I mean, that.
Good company.
I said months ago he's the best player in the world. And Jokic got the best of him that one game, and it was like, okay, let's see, he's got to prove it. He's the best player in the world, period. You saw him against the MVP, and it was like they were on different stratospheres. All right, no diss to Shea, because a lot of players would look that way. But he's the best player in the world.
A little bit of a diss.
And he was awesome last night. What I like, Nick, is that 22 of his 25 field goal attempts were in the paint.
To your point, Brew, about that it felt like they could have gotten him more involved. With 30 seconds left in overtime, he had 29 points. Mm-hmm. And if that iconic shot, if he misses it, he finishes with 29 points, a bunch of rebounds in a game they kind of let slip away. And instead, he makes it, and before the moment double overtime started, he was at his career high in minutes. This was only his 4th game ever he touched 40 minutes. It was his 1st game ever he touched 44, and he started the second overtime with 44. And I thought at the end of the first overtime, he was starting to look gassed because he was, and then he channeled something special in the second overtime.
Yeah.
And that is the feeling I got last night. The feeling I got last night was not the Spurs are definitely winning the series. It was, and you might feel differently, but it was not the Spurs are definitely winning the championship. The feeling I got last night was Brew was absolutely right. This is the best basketball player alive, and it is hard to construct an argument against it other than he doesn't yet have the accomplishment pelts. But if we are being honest about who you think has the most impact on a game and can have the most impact, and I also think, KW, it was really special that he did that in that game when Shea got the MVP.
Yeah. When you really do put it all together, like, SGA gets the MVP award and big announcement and all of that, and then Wembanyama literally in the same night establishes himself as the best basketball player in the NBA. And the one-day GOAT. It's pretty unbelievable. The poetry of it all. I'm posting this on the football channel. Please definitely check out the JWL Hoops basketball channel. That is where all the basketball takes live, but I definitely wanted to post this on this football channel as well because this is just absolutely insanity what we are witnessing with Wembanyama. I mean, it's just so remarkable. It is just so unbelievable. I mean, it really is. It's mind-numbing just how special Wembanyama really is, and it's so awesome to see people finally understand. The fact that people really tried to drag their feet with this is pretty crazy to me. It's pretty crazy to me because Wembanyama is just that special. It's unbelievable. Watching that game last night, I couldn't even comprehend what I was seeing. It was just so surreal. His impact in any given moment is just so transcendent in a way that we have simply never seen. When we bring up LeBron James, Kobe Bryant and Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem and this and MJ, it doesn't do it justice. It really doesn't. I love all those players. Love all those players. Is it? His impact on this game at any given moment. I don't think we can legitimately quantify and understand. Quite yet. I really don't. It was like the first time someone ever dribbled between their legs. They were like, what is that? Like, why even do that? Isn't that just your showboating? It was like they didn't understand how that could benefit. It reminds me of the movie with Will Ferrell. What was that? I forget what that movie was called, but I mean they were playing basketball and it was in the 70s or whatever. And they do an alley-oop for the first time and they were the announcers were like, what? He got the ball in the air and then got it and they didn't know actually how to explain it. And that movie apparently was the first ever alley-oop. And they were like, what? What? What even was that? And it's just that's Wembanyama. Every single game he's ever played essentially in the NBA. It's just so you can't even understand. If you watched the broadcast last night, you hear Reggie Miller just being like, do you, he couldn't even describe what we were witnessing. You could describe what you were witnessing with MJ, LeBron, Shaq, etc. You can't even really accurately describe what you're witnessing. I actually had this moment right before this and please keep watching the videos, please keep subscribing, please watch my channel, first things first, watch all the shows. But I find myself thinking I don't care about anyone else's opinion on this. I don't even care about what anyone else has to say. In fact, it actually irks me and annoys me. No matter what they say. Even if it's nothing but positives cause I'm just no, you still don't get it. You're not doing it right. You're not explaining it right. It actually irks me and it makes me feel about how I felt about my niece and nephew when they were really little. And it always irked me watching other people interact with them cause it was just it always frustrated me. I never just felt that they were doing it right or saying the right things or it was just I can't explain it. It always irked me. Whether it was my parents, I was just no, don't know. And that's how it feels Wembanyama. Even when people are talking about how great he is, how special he is, I'm just no. You don't get it. You're not no. You're still underselling it. You're not explaining it right. You're not actually I don't care what LeBron James did. I don't care what MJ did. I don't care what Magic did. I don't care. None of that has to do with anything right now and it's just it just irks me. It really does. And again, please keep watching the videos, keep watching all the shows. I'm still going to do it too, but it just theirs. Never really been a Wembanyama take that really resonates with me cause I'm just no. You're just doing it wrong. It's just so remarkable, man. It really is. It's just and it wasn't even about just this game itself because I've been on this now for months and months and months saying that Wembanyama will be the GOAT. That the Spurs are here. And I have no idea if they're going to end up pulling the series out and winning the championship and it's that's irrelevant to me at this point because this is the worst version of Wembanyama. That's what people are also not establishing and understanding. That this is the worst version of Wembanyama that we're going to see. That he is so far from his prime. So there's other examples that you were talking about. It's those players you can make the argument were pretty much already at their peak. They were already showing what the peak looks like. We're not even close to that. You don't think Wembanyama is going to become a better shooter? You don't think Wembanyama is going to become a better rebounder? You don't think Wembanyama is going to be better at handling the ball? You don't think Wembanyama is going to be able to understand the game more intuitively? Like you don't think Wembanyama's mid-range is going to improve? Like every single aspect of his game is still going to improve. You can't necessarily say that about Magic Johnson or MJ or LeBron. They had other aspects that they could improve in, no doubt, but I'm saying right now Wembanyama can improve in every aspect of his game. Every aspect of his game will improve, and he's already dropping 40 points and 20 rebounds in a playoff game, becoming the youngest player in NBA history to do it. And this is the worst version of him. This is the worst version of Wembanyama. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. He is going to become the most unstoppable basketball player of all time. And honestly, it won't even be a particularly close. His impact on a game for team will be the greatest of all time. And it won't be particularly close. It's just remarkable. And the only feeling that you should really have is just gratitude that you get to witness it. 'Cause my dad always talks about that Magic Johnson game. The game 6 or whatever it was. He always randomly brings that up. And he's like, oh, the Sixers were supposed to win. And then a guy by of Magic Johnson, you know. He says it ironically 'cause obviously I know who Magic Johnson is. And he's like, this is a rookie. It wasn't in you. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was not in the game. Like this was supposed to benefit the Sixers. And it's like, no. Magic Johnson took over and it was like, you know. So yeah, it's great. That's cool. It's interesting. Even watched it on the HBO show and stuff. And you know, it's great, and it's just like I wasn't alive for that obviously. And it doesn't really resonate with me that much. I'm like, okay, great. Whatever. Who cares? This is like the day the earth stood still. Like what Wembanyama is doing and who Wembanyama is going to become, it's more than that. Like it redefines basketball. It redefines sports. How about this? This is perfect since I'm putting this on the football channel right now. This is so perfect 'cause I've aired out this take probably like a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, that I said ultimately the whole GOAT conversation is not the most interesting conversation to me. In football, who's the best quarterback, this, that, and third. And I always am a little bit irked when we hear things like, we'll never see this again. And it's like, of course we will. Maybe it'll take a long time. Maybe not like in our lifetime, but it will. And I said that one day we're going to have a quarterback that's like built like LeBron James and is going to have the health of, you know, the longevity of LeBron James. And he's just going to be the absolute monster. Right? It's like imagine Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes 6 feet 7 inches, you know, just jacked, athletic, fast, can make every throw on the field, and has the fortune of being able to stay healthy year after year after year. And it's just like going to absolutely dominate. Absolutely dominate and redefine sports. And I don't want to hear like, oh, well, it's actually not good to have a quarterback that big and stuff. No, they'll make it work. I promise you. I'll probably yes. Tart to say that about Wembanyama. It's actually not good to be that you're too tall. It's like, no. And like we are one day, maybe not in our lifetime, right? Maybe not in our lifetime, maybe 100 years from now, but there will be a quarterback who's like 6 feet 7 inches, 6 feet 8 inches, and he can see everything. He's so big, so strong. Like you know, like it'll be absolutely, it's like we're witnessing the basketball version of that right now. We are witnessing the basketball version of that right now. And it's just remarkable. I hope we get to see the football version of that. I hope we get to see the quarterback version of that because it's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to redefine how you think of sports and greatness. And so, yeah. That's what we're witnessing with Wembanyama. And I feel nothing but gratitude to being able to actually witness it, to actually watch it, to actually understand what I'm seeing. I'm not too young, I'm not too old. I'm actually locked in and dialed in. And it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Victor Wembanyama? As football fans, are you watching these games? Are you watching basketball? Especially if you do, like I said, please check out JWL Hoops. I'll tag it in the bio or whatever in the comment section. Definitely check out that channel cause like I said, that's where I'm covering all the basketball takes, NBA, Caitlin Clark, etc. So, definitely do check it out, but even if not and you still just want to talk about Wembanyama, then please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get into some discussions, let's get into some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.